Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I have a couple of book reviews for you today, and the first one is The Umbrella Academy Volume 2 Dallas. Now I thought that I would go ahead and review this as Season 2 comes out July 31st, like at the very end of this month. So I thought that I'd do what I did with Volume 1 and kind of talk about some things that I'd like to see, a little bit of things that happen in this one. So yeah, let's just get into it. So now, as you may or may not know, the Umbrella Academy Dallas deals with the assassination of JFK. I don't feel like it's a spoiler, but number 5 is the man who prevented JFK from being assassinated, which created the timeline in which the world ends after number 5 comes back in Volume 1. So, time travel, confusing stuff. Now in this, they realize, Diego, Luther, and Klaus realize that number 5 and Allison are gone. So they're like, oh shit, we gotta go find them. They find out that they've been transported back in time to like 1965 or something like that. So Klaus, Diego, and Luther transport themselves back to Vietnam, which is 1963, I believe. If I am screwing up these dates, I'm sorry. History and stuff like that is not my strongest suit, especially American history. So they go back to Vietnam, which was actually featured in Season 1, but we'll get there. So the time agency that number 5 used to work for as an old man pull Allison and number 5 back to 1965, saying that 5 needs to assassinate all of the shooters and then kill JFK or whatever to create a new timeline in which the world is not destroyed or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the Umbrella Academy Dallas. It's only like 6 or 7 issues long, so there's not really that much to talk about. But now I'm going to talk about some of the things that they took from Dallas and put in Season 1, and then a couple of things that I'd like to see in Season 2. I'm going to try not to get into any spoilers because there is a huge spoiler regarding 2 characters, which I might cover at the very, very end. If you really, really want to know, I will tell you at the end of this video. So if you want to know, stay tuned. So as I was saying, Season 1 already kind of covered the Vietnam thing because Klaus gets transported back by Hazel and Cha-Cha's like little briefcase or whatever. And then of course he meets his lover dies, and then he gets transported back and he's got like major PTSD and stuff like that. So they've already covered the Vietnam's war, so I don't think they're going to cover it again in Season 2. I'd be surprised if they did, because I don't feel like they're going to, considering Klaus is now like a freaking cult leader or whatever in Season 2, which I'm excited for that. I love me some Klaus. He's my favorite character in the TV show. In the books, or in the comics, I don't really have a favorite. So, anyway, they covered the Vietnam War. Klaus dies in this version, but he gets shot in the head by like Hazel and Cha-Cha instead of like ODing in the nightclub like he does in Season 1, which I feel like was more on par with that version of Klaus. So again, they took that from Volume 2 and put it into Season 1, which I kind of understand, because when you're doing a full like season and each episode is like 45 minutes long, you're gonna need to like flush out storylines or take storylines from other things, so I understand that. Let's see, what else? Hazel and Cha-Cha, I don't remember them being in Volume 1. They might have been, but I don't have access to Volume 1 to even check. So I feel like Hazel and Cha-Cha weren't in it. It was just like time agents or whatever. So yeah, now we're gonna get into the major spoiler please leave if you don't want to know. I don't want to spoil this for you if you don't want to know, but I'll just tell you, it has to do with Luther and 5. That's where I'm going to stop. If you want to stop this video and go read volume 2, or you want to wait until season 2 comes out and then watch it and then come back, that's fine by me. But oh my god, I literally like freaked the fuck out when I read this. So get this, Luther and number 5 are twins. Like, that is how the time agency blackmails number 5 into like killing JFK or preventing the assassination of JFK. Like, they hold a gun to number 5's mother, who's also Luther's mother, and I'm so curious to see if they do this in season 2, because oh my god, that would just be a huge freaking revelation, and I would love to see how it changes number 5 and Luther's relationship. Unfortunately, we don't get to see much in volume 2 of how it changes, because it's like Luther finds out, then they're transported back to like the main timeline, where in volume 1, like, the earth was destroyed or the moon was destroyed, something like that. It's different in the TV show. Like, in the TV show, they get like transported back in time as children, and then they grow up in the 60s or into the 70s or something like that. I'm not quite sure how that works, you know, time travel and stuff like that. But in the book, it's like they avert the apocalypse, and then Luther just like fucks off to nowhere. Like, we don't even know where Luther is. So I'm really curious to see if they do that in season 2. I am so excited for season 2. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys later. Bye.